All right. And we're live. Where we left off. After conversing with the Sandpoint Town Council, you led them to the decision to decide to give Titus Scarnetti 7 days to return to Sandpoint. And if not, he would then be branded a traitor of the state for his alleged involvement with the raid on Sandpoint Township. You also spoke with Sheriff Hemlock, and after a few brief, painful words, he gives you a ring, a golden ring with two crested eagles coming together, a sigil of a house long forgotten, one that you later discovered was that of the second son of the founder of Magnamar.
My ring now, bitch.
You take some time going to Magnamar and speaking with an old ally of the sheriff who gives you 40 new soldiers to add to your war band, now totaling 144 men-at-arms and women-at-arms. Returning to Sandpoint, you find yourself looking forward on ahead, the road before you. And though you don't see it, at the end lays Zin Shalast, the refuge, the resting place of the Runelord Karsog, the scourge of Erissia. What would you like to do?
Well, we've assembled our forces, have we? And we've made the preparations as best we can, so I suppose there's nothing more to do than to push onward, is there not? Tristan has been uncharacteristically melancholy lately.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty odd of you.
Can't tell if you're sarcastic or not, Elf.
No, I don't think I've seen you that way.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Uncharacteristically melancholy since finding out what's happened back in Falernia, so. Lots of brooding.
Are you sure it's your son?
Well, if the boy has silver eyes, there's not too many people, at least in terms of Falernia, that it could be. Again, it depends on if they're mistaking gray eyes for silver eyes, but people with silver eyes, it's not really a common trait where I'm from. There's very few people who it could be. And considering the other ones are also related to me, or dead, or both, I'm the last of the Bay odds. There's not many, there's no one else it could be. Unless there's another Asmar lying around somewhere. I think it's safe to say the boy's mine.
Well, unless there's another person out there that doesn't know that they're an Asimar, then yeah.
Tis possible.
Is that common for your people, not knowing who you are?
I think not. Bro led me to believe that most Asmar are aware of their bloodlines. I don't know particularly why we don't know. Maybe it just got lost to the ages where my family were minor nobility in Falernia. We weren't exactly, it was an honor and a privilege and something that made a lot of nobles question bringing a boy from a minor house into the king's household. It wasn't exactly something that we weren't exactly a permanent fixture at court. So it's entirely possible that it could have gotten lost to the ages.
Just be thankful he has skin.
I am thankful I have skin. I presume the boy does as well.
That's what I meant.
I would presume the boy has skin as well.
Skin.
But more on that. More on that later. We have a job to do. I can figure out that. Can mourn Liliana another time. We have a job to do.
In the meanwhile, I think we better bring this this sigil, this ring, to its rightful owner now. Now that Hemlock has passed away.
You mean the ring that I'm wearing?
Oh, are you wearing it? Oh, yeah. Probably pass it on to its rightful owner.
As far as we know, we went to the temple at Magnamar, and as far as we know, there's not really anybody. There's not anyone in Sandpoint, at least, and the priest didn't lead us to believe that there were other descendants running around. I don't know about the brother.
Oh, right.
Wait.
Well, here, how about you follow me to this this white deer cavern?
All right.
I'm sure they have some drinks you'll like.
So are we going back to Magnamar?
No, I think we're going to take the army, and I think we're going to head out. We should probably get there. The more time we spend here, the more time the enemy has to close in on the surrounding villages.
Are you heading out or staying in Sandpoint?
Wait, sorry. Sorry, the brother's in Sandpoint then. Sorry. I thought he was in Magnamar. My mistake.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, so are we finding his brother in Sandpoint?
As far as I know, he's in Sandpoint, but I mean,
Okay, let's go find the brother in Sandpoint.
Sure. I was just about to say, you can
Okay.
go off on your own if you want to go on some noble quest.
Yeah. Okay. We can find his brother in Sandpoint real quick. Let's do that.
it's been like a year, though. I don't even know if he'll recognize me, to be honest.
Tristan kind of gives Anthar a look like, yeah, because I'm sure you've changed so much in a year.
You're right. Yeah, I look like I've aged a day,
Yeah.
probably.
Because the elf has changed so dramatically in a year.
What's the name of his brother's bar? Or
I
inn?
believe he can be found at the White Deer Tavern.
The White Deer Tavern, then.
He was living here the whole time. Who knew?
Well, he goes by a different alias, so.
Kind of don't want to give this ring back because we know that there's some magic shit around it, but at the same time, I mean, we got to do what's right.
If you two want to go, give a ring back or whatever, you go ahead.
It'll just take a moment, Roland. Don't be impatient.
Yeah, don't get your wraps in a wrap in a knot, I guess.
Anthar, what did we say about playing nice with the other kids?
I mean, I don't know. This guy's kind of creepy still.
Not wrong, Elf.
Not even
not
sure
wrong.
how you can even walk the streets of Sandpoint in daylight.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I did think about buying some new clothes before we went.
Are you getting somebody else's skin too?
That was a one-time thing
Okay.
for now.
Oh my god. Just don't steal my skin. My skin is very, very flawless.
Don't worry, Elf. As much as I admire your skin, don't think it would quite fit me.
Right.
Just a little bit and pulls his cloak around him a little tighter. Anyway, we go to the White Deer Inn.
Making your way to the White Deer Tavern and Inn, one of the upper class and establishments that Sandpoint has to offer on the north side of town. Out front are two birch statues of large stags out front, giving the name to the tavern. The building itself is made of a white stucco with frame timber. And making your way in, you can already hear the hustle and bustle of the local patrons eager for their early afternoon drink. And behind the bar, a rather crass man with what seems to be a permanent scowl on his face as he serves drinks, entrees, and appetizers to his patrons. Does not notice your approach. Rather, he seems busy at attending the bar, pouring drafts and mixing drinks.
I go over to the front counter and ask for his attention.
Hey, which would you like? Anything to drink?
No, not necessarily. But does what is it? Two birds as a sigil? Does that ring a bell anywhere?
He looks at you. He looks up at you from his glass that he is cleaning with a bit of rag. Two eagles coming together?
Yes, they fly into each other, basically. I'm not much for, art all that well, but I'm seeing if you recognize that sigil.
He nods at the door. You see the door? Why don't you use it?
Right, okay.
You heard the man.
Tristan's going to walk up behind Anthor and say, not very friendly at all.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you recently just suffered a loss in your family?
Are you still talking with the bartender or with Tristan?
The bartender.
Tristan's just there as backup.
I'll roll and Jet not even there. He's there, but he's just probably in the back, just sitting down somewhere.
Unless your inkling is to more friendly conversation, I suggest you go on your way. This is my place, and I like to keep things orderly.
Listen, I know you're probably grieving and all that, but there's something that probably belongs to you in your hand, better in your hands than ours.
Tristan's gonna point with the hand that actually has the ring on it and be like, wait, is this him?
I think so.
Tristan's gonna kind of go like, so do you want it back or not?
He reaches out a hand as if to retrieve the ring.
You gonna answer questions now?
I don't see a need to answer questions in my establishment. If you have business here, speak plainly or go on your way.
Why do you and your brother have different names? Why didn't we know that you two were brothers? And why did he trust this ring to me as opposed to you? Where were you when he died? I might add. Because if it weren't for us, he would have died alone. And I happen to know, if I had had a brother, I probably would want him to be there in the end.
Half.
Tristan is biting his tongue because he is very clearly pissed, but trying to keep his tone level.
Half, brother, you mean?
Semantics. Blood calls to blood.
Just because we were sired by the same father makes him no blood of mine, no kin do I share with him.
Ah. Were you born on the wrong side of the bed? Is that what this is about?
I will ask you one final time. Drink or be gone. Make your choice.
I will look over to Anthar like, what do you want to do?
I mean, he clearly doesn't want anything to do with his brother. So, we'll leave it at that.
I guess he doesn't need this then.
Yeah. Anthar's just going to turn around and head out the door.
I'm going to start to follow and look over my shoulder and say, whatever sins your father did to you, I don't think Hemlock deserved them. He died to protect everybody in this town, you included. I think that warrants a bit of forgiveness. You make your own decisions, and you have to live with them. I'm just going to walk away now.
Roll perception.
Okay. That is a 35.
Ooh.
Big chunky perception.
As you make your way through the threshold of the tavern and inn, you see a single tear glisten down the bartender's face.
Anthar, you think we should leave this here?
I don't perceive to know why we would.
I guess if we succeed, I can always bring this back.
Okay, whatever, Tristan.
I missed you too, my friend. Good talk. Good talk. All right. So,
All right, leaving the White Deer Tavern and Inn, you find yourself at the north end of Sandpoint.
well, I guess there's nothing else for it. Yes, just time to go.
I see nothing else for us to waste our time with here.
All right, mount up. I'm going to go climb on Longshanks and find Flute and Loot, my boys.
Yeah.
They are in tow along with the rest of your merry band of men and women at arms, commanding his own small legion of goblin soldiers.
So, Flute, quick question.
Hold on a second. What you want to know?
So, of this legion of goblins here, how many of them did you create?
More than you want to know.
No, I am morbidly curious because now I'm wondering if we leave you alone with enough willing participants, can you just breed us an army?
My seed is strong. That is for sure.
We're going to put a pin in that then.
Just like I did.
Tristan, if you're looking for fatherly advice, I don't know if this is the way to do it.
Oh, no. Tristan is not looking for fatherly advice from Tristan's debating the morality of using his friend as a broodmate of Breedlord.
I'm full of further the advice. I have many children.
How many of them do you see, Flute?
I don't know them. Oh, different of them.
How long does it take for a goblin to grow to maturity?
It takes
Wondering.
It takes a couple of years before our name day comes through, but I have a strong. God damn it! I'm strong will about me.
I think that goblin, you might be telling a bit of a tall tale, but who am I to doubt a king of your stature?
No one should doubt one of my stature and my tall tales and long shakes. If you can go, those shakes.
Ooh. Flute has gotten sassy since we made him king.
You're right.
Damn. Like this dude, listen, when we found this dude, he was a low-level grunt. Now he's a fucking high king, and now he's got like heirs.
He's drunk with power.
Yeah, he's like putting on airs and he's producing airs. So now he thinks he's hot shit.
He looks straight at Tristan and screams with a high-pitched voice, "King, baby!"
Flute, I love you very much. But if you keep... No, you are not adopting those bad habits. No.
I'm gonna tell the lads that you hailed. Woo! And he runs off to his little gallivant of goblins.
Tristan is just thinking to himself, he's like, he's one of the most loyal creatures I have known. But holy shit, if I don't wonder if I should have killed him or not. Okay, I'm gonna go back to leading the army now. I'm just gonna go back to riding at the front of the formation.
Good idea.
Yep. Try not to think about whatever Flute's getting into or who he's getting into. About it. Nobody go to their camp near their camp when we camp.
Oh, that's no thanks.
Nobody go there. At all. Dude, no, don't do it.
Right.
Hey, if the tents are rocking, you don't come a knocking.
Oh, we're going to hell.
Or I guess the wagon in this case, less the tent.
Gross. Okay, moving on.
Looking before you is the Lost Coast Road, which leads north, all the way to the Shroval Stair and across the Great Plateau to the lost city of Zinshalast.
Ride north.
All right. You ride for several days on the road to on the North Coast Road. And you hear a grumbling from some of the men. A lack of pay in the last 2 weeks seems to be hot on the tongues of the soldiers. As you come close to the nearby town of Galduria.
What do we know about this town?
Roll a society check.
Will do.
Motherfucker.
That didn't sound good.
31 for me.
Oh no, it fell off my my little side table.
That's
It was a
30,
19. It just hit the floor.
30 for me.
30, 34, and
35.
35. Okay.
Damn. 31? Damn, all right.
Pretty good.
We're all in the
rolls.
30 range.
Jeez, okay. So you know this town to be largely a farming town, one on the outskirts of Magnamarian proper influence. Akin to Sandpoint, but to a lesser degree, one that was founded some 100 years ago, largely by a couple of prospecting farmers. And though it's a small town, it certainly helps to add to the surplus of the Magnamarian markets and foodstuffs for the winter in particular. Beyond that, there's really not much of note of this small town. Perhaps a single ale house, perhaps a couple of open fields, but beyond that, nothing of particular grandeur. You now find you are now within about a day's travel of the town, and the soldiers are in a almost a low state of morale given their lack of pay for the last 2 weeks or so.
All right, we may as well pay them.
I was going to say, do you want to pay them or do you want to let them raid?
I haven't seen them do anything.
Roland, do you want to pay them or do you want to let them raid?
Tristan, I haven't seen them do anything.
Shut up.
Well,
How do we know they're worth it? How do we know they're worth being paid?
If
And
you're
I think-
really that cut up about it and they don't perform, you can go through their pockets and take their wages back.
Or maybe they should all line up and I'll shoot one arrow and kill them all.
I don't think that's a recognized military exercise. At least
Well-
not that I know of. Is this an elven thing? You guys just do conditioning with shooting arrows through each other?
No. Very
All right,
unconventional.
Roland, access the coffers, pay the men.
All right. So they haven't been paid in about 14 days. So to pay them in full would be 404 gold pieces.
We got that in the treasury.
Oh, sure.
Do it.
All
Let's
right.
do some quick math. All right. Got it.
Cool.
All right.
You know what? Let's go ahead and set them up on a bi-weekly thing just so we don't have to be doing math every so time and just disseminate that information that it's going to be that they'll get their wages bi-weekly instead of weekly.
If doth protest, that sounds like Anthar's got a great morale booster for him.
So the way I have it set up is once a week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's if they deserve it.
Fucking A. I love how Anthar is like the firm disciplinarian drill sergeant out of all of our commanders.
Hey, I know everything about warfare, baby.
How many wars have you fought in?
Okay, fine.
All right. With their coin purses full, the soldiers seem much faster on their feet and quite eager for a fight.
All right. Fuck it. When we get to the town, let's there's an ale house there, right?
There's an
Let 'em
ale house
spend their
in most towns.
Let them spend give them a little bit of give them a half day's liberty to go to the ale house. We'll have to stop for the night anyway, so.
What happened to our standards in this army? Are there any like at all.
Have you actually been to war, Anthar?
I
I don't mean a little forest skirmish. I mean an actual pitched conflict.
And it was a mountain, not a forest.
Okay, not a skirmish, an actual pitched battle. Have you actually been to war? Have you been
Seen
on
a
a conflict?
few.
A few?
I've seen a few.
Seen or participated?
And none of them wore that stupid armor you're wearing.
Oh my god.
Well, you see, Anthar, that's why there are more humans than there are elves.
You think so?
I know so. If you had worn armor, maybe you wouldn't have gotten killed.
I didn't get killed. I'm standing right here.
Where's no not gonna hit below the belt on that
Oh
one.
yeah, what are you gonna say there?
No.
Man, Roland's just sitting back enjoying this, just
Nope.
seeing what's happening
Nope,
here.
I know how much that's bothering you because it's bothering me too.
You know what's really bothering me?
Uh-huh.
Is
What?
that this army's getting all this reward for nothing that they've done.
Maybe if your girlfriend had been wearing armor, she'd still be here. I'm gonna walk out of the tent.
I know you didn't mean that, Tristan.
I don't think poison would have. I don't think armor really would have affected the poison.
It's not the point. Is Roland like walking behind Tristan saying this?
Yes, sorry, I should have said that.
You just like in the corner.
Yep. Oh, you know it. He's just sitting creepily back, just watching this, just like.
Embodied in your blood.
All right. So do we let them have their half day of libo or no? I will pitch this idea to both of you. What do you guys think? Like, let them. Should we go to the town for supplies? Do you want them to? You just want to keep marching past the town? What do you want to do?
I think they could. Well, I don't know the first thing about leading an army, but I assume they probably want to see some form of civilization before we make our way through what's sure to be. Well, I guess there's another stop not too far away. I mean, I think they would enjoy having an extra day, and we could get some supplies. Maybe we could milk sympathy for some supplies. We are on a grand journey to rid the world of evil. Pay up now.
That evil is on its way over to Sandpoint. And who's to say that this isn't the path that they take?
You do realize that we have pretty recognizable faces now, right?
Or lack of one.
A bunch of farmers. I don't know if they really read the papers.
That's true. I don't really know if they can read it all. We might be able to cut a couple of costs and procure more supplies as we go out in the villages. I don't want to infuriate Magnamar, but we're heading outside of their borders, so theoretically we could institute foraging. That's not always the best way to procure allies, but in times of war, it is.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
No, it is an authorized thing under the rules of war, but.
Oh, you've read that too?
Pardon?
No, nothing.
So you do know that based on your society check, that the town The town of Galdra is under the protectorate of Magnamar, as is Wolf's Ear and to a lesser degree, Ravennor.
Lesser extent, you say?
It is on the border of the wilderness and has less contact with Magnamar, and thus, while technically a protectorate of Magnamar, there is less direct communication.
Then why don't you do one of your famous speeches and say who will fight with us?
That's all you, Tristan.
You want me to recruit farmers to the cause?
Probably more work. This is the most work I've seen them do than these soldiers.
Hey, you could at least recruit their crops to our cause.
Plus, and if they, I mean, if maybe they don't fight for us, but they know how to, they know what land is and agriculture.
So let me get this straight. You want me to go in there, pontificate about the righteousness of the cause, so they can either lend us men, meat, mead, or money?
Yeah. I mean, maybe we got our own like caravan of crops.
I mean, I guess there's only one more question. Anybody got anything in mind that I could use for material? Because I mean, I think I can talk a blue streak if I need to, but
Inspiration has never been your weak point, so I think you're fine. If not, you can just scare them to death.
Okay. I guess so we're saving the world through bullshit now.
Why don't you go use that loud voice of yours and use a battle cry to get everyone's attention?
You are mocking me right now, and I'm aware of it.
No. This is a good idea. It's a good idea.
Is there a bank or a silo or something where they keep either money or crops or anything like that? I'm curious if I could roll like a society check to see if I know that.
So you're not entirely sure
Rogue
this is
and
a
a rogue.
town that none of you have actually been to before, and you're still about a half a day's travel from the town itself.
Okay, let's travel to the town before we make any decisions.
Okay.
Because you could always do some grandstanding, and I don't know. They could be loose a few coins or a lot.
Now you're speaking my language.
And
You know
before
what
I
else? Maybe we'll get along better than I thought.
Don't push your luck.
And before I forget, what is the marching order of the soldiers? Are you guys in front or in back? And are the Blades of Zeshel, who's kind of leading that? The Blades of Zeshel, the Abadar soldiers, or the Goblin squadrons?
Well, the Blades of Zeshel are made up of rangers, so I would assume that they know kind of the best ways on the road and kind of around the wooded areas. So let's say that the Blades of Zeshel are leading them at the moment. The Goblin Legion is making up the middle, probably, and then the Abadar soldiers are bringing up the rear because they're most heavily armed and armored. So if we need to send out the Goblin, basically how it is we have scouts at the front who can handle, the brunt of an attack if they need to. The Goblins are in the middle so they can break off as skirmishers. That front line can drop back with the most reinforced line. So if we get attacked from the rear, they're pretty good. If we're attacked from the front, those guys just lead back in, intermerse with the heavily armored guys, and we have legions on the flanks. So, all designed to break apart very, very dynamically.
And you guys, the three of you, where are you?
I assume the front.
Right behind the goblins.
Yeah, I would say so.
What was that?
I would say we're probably in front of the goblins, actually. We're behind the fucking blades.
So order is the Blades of Zeshel. They are taking the lead, followed by you guys.
Yeah.
Then the Goblin squadrons, and then the infantry soldiers of Abadar are falling behind. Yes.
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 Okay. Got it.
All right, let's get to the town.
Moving forward down the road, you first smell the air. It is of burning wood and cottage. You then see, just on the horizon, the smoldering ember and smokestack emanating from the town. And as you grow closer still, the loud gasps of the citizens and the townsfolk crying out in great yells and shrieks of fear and anguish. The road itself leads through the town, and around it are all scores of livestock, fields of livestock and grain and crops, as well as patches of woodlands. What would you like to do?
Can we see the cause of the fire?
At this distance, so right now you're about a mile away from the town. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
$32.
Okay.
37.
That is going to be a 32.
Only Anathar, with his elf eyes, does he see.
Had to fucking do it.
I could help myself. What seems to be a number of stone giants raiding the village, accompanied with a band of war bears.
Mother of I am a day.
Are you gonna share? I assume you're gonna share that with us, right, Anthar?
And the
Yeah.
order up I see.
That's what I was hoping for. There's been bloodshed this morning. Yeah, we got some big baddies, stone giants and war bears up ahead.
Looks like they're gonna work to earn their pay.
I'm going to take the temperature of the army, see what they're. So DM, you mentioned that they were eager for a fight. I'm going to see how's morale looking now. How are they? How are they gearing at the moment?
Roll a warfare lore check.
Sweet.
Can I do that too?
You can.
You guys go ahead. I don't know. I don't know anything on warfare.
That's
Oh,
okay. Your boy rolled a 33. It's fine.
that was not good. 21, baby.
Okay. Tristan, you do see that the troops seem to be eager for a fight. Tired of the march and endless breaking and making of camp, ready to make a name for themselves.
Right then. I'm going to draw my sword, look to the army, and say, "Who's ready to earn their pay?"
Yeah, answer them.
The army, in a kind of phasing shouts out,
I like it. All right. Anthar, do you want command of the archers?
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm going to make this fucking clear. Anthar, assume command of the archers. Roland, you're with the goblins and the other skirmishers.
Excellent.
All right. The bulk of the infantry and the cavalry are going to fall in on me. Anthar,
you don't have cavalry.
Oh, we don't have cavalry? So the bulk of the infantry is going to fall around me. Damn, I could use some cavalry right about now. Later.
Looks like you're going half speed, Tristan.
So
This is straight up mountain blade where everybody is on foot and your ass is on a horse.
don't I know that feeling?
Uh,
So Anthar, you were taking command of the 3 squadrons of the Blades of Zashel, and which is kind of a collection of orcs, black arrows, farmers, pretty much any general rangers and rogues. While Tristan and Roland are taking command of the
ground forces, essentially.
I got the goblins, so
Yeah, basically anything that can move fast, move faster on the flanks and hit and then disappear into the woods. That's where Roland, Flute, and Loot are going. I'm trying to pair everybody up with their expertise here.
So looking, and I'm purposely not showing you guys the map just yet, as only given this in description because you guys are still a fair distance off. You see the town, and it seems that the northwest corner of the town has already begun to go up in flame. Surrounding it is a collection of livestock pens and crop fields, all surrounded with a short fence. To the south, you see a foot trail that would allow for about a squadron to move through at one squadron at a time to move through, with a larger opening for the main bulk of the infantry. Alternatively, you can enter from the north. There are 2 roads to the north, from the north into the town, that kind of come through to single crop field. How would you like to deploy your troops? And feel free to ask questions if you need.
The northwest where the fire is, you said you could get about 1 squadron in one by one.
So the northwest is where it looks like where the stone giants are most concentrated, and that is where the fire and smoke is most prominent.
Okay.
There are 2 roads to the north. They're narrow roads, but they that come into the town from the north, while there is one large road from the west and another large moderate road about the width of a single platoon to the south, and that's what you see. Any other questions? Feel free to ask questions. I'm purposely making it a little bit tricky because deployment of troops makes things interesting.
how's it looking to the south? Is there like one road in, or?
It looks like there is one road to the south about the width of a single platoon, or a single squadron, rather. No fire or smoke from the south end of the town.
In comparison to Sandpoint, how big is this town?
Oh, this is a very small town. Perhaps a quarter the size of Sandpoint.
Okay, cool.
More of a reclusive village than a town. More of a farming village.
I'd like to, or Roland's going to talk to flute real quick. Goblin, how well do you and your people get along with these stone giants?
Never met them in my life. Can't say one way or the other. But an enemy of yours is an enemy of yours.
Do you think that they've ever worked alongside goblins?
None that I can recall.
Bad. I was really hoping to have an element of surprise here. All right.
The more you talk, the more the flames and smoke shroud builds from the town, and the greater the cries of the townsfolk.
We might want to get our asses in gear.
Why don't we put like the bulk of the disrupt me if this is a bad plan. Why don't we get the goblins and Tristan's squad of whoever they are going and entering to the west side, where that will be the main bulk where we can actually get people in.
Mhm.
And then I can split my squad, put 2 squads on the north, and then myself and 1 squad on the south to pinch in with arrows
All right.
and kind of flank them a little bit in the process, hopefully.
I think it's a fair enough plan.
Yeah.
All right, let's go for it.
Yeah. Let's do it. Anthar, you can give me a signal when you want the infantry to charge in, and we'll smash them like a hen.
I'll wait for your lead because I'd like to flank them from the south and north. So if they're concentrated going west,
Mhm.
on that entrance, we can like trap them in basically.
Okay. Yeah, this could probably work. Well, let's do some creativity thing. I'm gonna grab like a piece of brightly colored cloth, and I'm gonna hand it to Anthar and be all like, just shoot that up like a signal flag when your guys are in position, and
Okay.
charge in. Just tie that to an arrow, shoot it up. I'll keep an eye out, and once it's in, we'll fucking charge.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. I was about to say, Roland, you're a pretty sneaky guy, aren't you?
I know my way around.
You want to take the 2 squads from the north?
Sure.
You do have the Legion of Goblins.
Yeah, I can take that.
Maybe we'll do that then. I'll take the south, you take the north, and then Tristan, you can make all the noise you want coming from the west.
Roger that. We'll send them in there, and we'll go do that.
All right, I like
Okay.
it.
Okay, so just to make sure I understand correctly, you were sending 2 squadrons to the north, commanded by Roland.
Mhm.
1 squadron to the southern road, commanded by Anthar,
Mhm.
and the following 6 squadrons, 3 of which is Abadar followers, 3 of which are Goblin squadrons, commanded by Tristan to the west. Do I have that right?
I think so.
That works for me.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel?
I think I'd be better suited for a smaller group of smaller squadron. I don't know about you, Tristan, but 6 is a lot. But unless I'm going to take all the goblins, but I think you want as much noise as possible.
And are the squadrons to the north and south trying to sneak to their positions?
The north will.
The north.
Yeah,
will.
and they're going to
south
be a bit delayed too. So, yeah, because we want them rushing towards the west end.
Gotcha. Okay. So, okay. So what I'm going to do is since you guys don't have the stats for these guys, I'm going to roll a sneak check on the squadrons to the north and the ones to the south.
Can I have them follow me in sneak? Like follow the, what is it called?
So you can assist them. That would give them a +2 to their sneak, but they still have to roll the sneak themselves.
Yes, I will do that.
And that's assuming that you succeed the seek, which I'm pretty sure you probably will. But go ahead and roll it anyway.
Mhm. That is a 35.
Did you beat a roll as well for stealth or?
Yes, go ahead and roll a stealth to assist.
Oh,
So if you succeed, you give the other troops a +2 to their sneak.
Nat 20, baby. First of the night.
We'll make that a +4. To the southern, it's a stealth. Let's see, how are these guys stealth? Hold on a second. Where is their stealth? Oh, their stealth is ass.
Oh, really? Even with the black arrow?
It's like a group of 16 soldiers, like in clad armor. So they don't have great
Stealth capabilities.
That being said, you know what? If the amount of noise being made by the rest of the soldiers, the ones to the west, is enough, it still might work.
I mean, we'll need to get to me to figure out how much noise I'm making. Yeah, I will.
True.
Definitely roll for that.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna roll just one. I don't want to roll too many times on this guy. Okay, here we go. Sorry, there we go.
Not a problem.
They rolled really not that bad, actually. Okay. So Tristan, go ahead and roll a. So you are trying to lure the soldiers or the raiding party to the west. So go ahead and roll a. That battle cry, is that intimidation based?
Let me see. I want to say yes. I'm pretty sure.
Takes place for his. It takes place for his initiative too.
Yeah.
Right. Or is that performance based?
No, I'm pretty sure that's Ancestral Paragon. That's Brutal Finish.
Intimidation.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's fucking. Yeah. You can yell out a battle cry. And demoralize and observe foes. A free action. If you're legendary intimidation, you can use a reaction to moralize your foe when you execute on a attack roll. Yeah, it is intimidation based.
I'll tell you what. Since you have that feat, go ahead and roll intimidation on that. Actually, well, you're running it as a group, really, not as an individual. Roll performance.
Oh.
Well, oh man, this is like one of those things. Like, is it performance or is it intimidation? Because you're trying to draw the attention of the guy.
It's charging.
I'll let you roll intimidation because that's your strength. I'll let you do that because it's the strength.
Okay.
But I'm also going to have these guys roll intimidation, which is probably not so great.
I mean, how do they do against the 39?
I mean, your 39 is really good. Let's see how they do.
Hail to the king, baby.
And they get a +2. Actually, it's not bad. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I have those noted.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, before we hop into combat, I think we'll take a quick little break here.
Perfect.
And we'll see. I mean, I haven't rolled for the stone giants yet, but we'll see how the stone giants stack up to being tricked. This could go really good or really bad. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, we will be right back. And we are back. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you our field of play here. All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Dang. All right.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
All right. And to kind of summarize, to the north, we have Roland commanding two squadrons that are currently kind of slowly moving into combat position, as is to the south, a single squadron commanded by Anthar. And then to the west are 6 squadrons commanded by Tristan, making a huge amount of noise in order to distract the enemy. At the moment, you see a collection of stone giants to the northwest, several of which are taking torches the size of a man to desecrate the thatched buildings of the township. Several of the southern stone giants are raiding the village, grabbing citizens, ripping them shred by shred, along with their war bears, armored with iron clad armor, ready to rip to shreds any that comes to them. Roll initiative.
Oh, not nearly as good as my nat 20. That's a 32.
All right, so we've got Trista to Anthar, Giant Warrior. Urag is not with us. So Roland, what was yours?
32.
32. Anthar, what'd you get?
9.
29?
Mm-hmm.
29. Okay. Tristan?
Flat 30.
30. And I am just going to have the squadrons that you guys are commanding move with you to keep things a little simpler.
Yeah.
And then we have the stone giants, along with the war bears. Let's see how the war bear. We'll start with the stone giants. So how many do I have? 1, 2. Come on. All right, so the stone giants, they rolled a 27. Let's see how the bears do. Oh, and they have, oh man, their initiative's really low. Yeah, they still rolled like 19. All right, so we are then going to start with Roland and the company.
All right.
What are you going to do, Roland? So right now, it seems that most of the attention is drawn towards the west at the moment. And so maybe you guys have noticed, but there are green arrows on all of your allied forces to designate the direction at which they are deployed, which will make a difference.
All right. Excuse me. Holy smokes. I've been building up for a while. All right. I'm going to have myself and one group take the path in front of us. But I want the other group to take the other path so that we can kind of close in on both roads, so there's no potential escape from this direction.
Okay. So their movement speed is 25. So they can move, 75 in one turn. So that's about 50. All right.
Out there. And I would want us to, the group I'm with, to be about even with them. So only as far as they are going.
Okay.
And
And about that far.
is that about 2 actions or something like that for our movement there?
It's 3 actions for the right squadron and about 1 action for you and your squadron.
All right. I'm going to get out my scythe, so I'll take that as an action. Didn't think about doing that earlier. Should have said something. And is a flute with me, or is it?
So Flute and Lute are with their goblin brethren. So no, they are not.
Oh,
You are
okay.
commanding kind of a mishmash of black arrows, farms folk, and orcs.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'll just tell the group to that we're gonna move in together so we can close in on the enemy.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
All right, Tristan, you are up.
Okay. Basically, I'm going to have my troops kind of form a hawk's head formation or a shield wall in the shape of a, kind of like a spear point, and just slowly move forward while just banging on our shields and generally making as much noise as possible.
All right, how far forward do you want to deploy your troops?
Let's see here. They're about 45. They're about 45 away, 45 feet away from us. I'm guessing from what you just.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah. You know what? Let's move them forward about 15 feet. Yeah, just about 15 feet, just so we can kind of close these gaps and make sure that and block off and cut off their escape here as well. There we go. That looks good.
Okay. And I'll let you keep the roll a. And you're just trying to garner the attention, yeah?
Trying to garner the intent. You know what? Let's say that we're trying to garner their attention and maybe strike a little fear into their hearts.
All right, go ahead.
Because these are bears, right?
These are.
So a good way, again, I think this is correct. A good way to get a bear to back down is to make yourself as big as possible. So I guess we're trying to, maybe strike a little fear into their hearts.
So, okay. So the soldiers, they're gonna take your lead. So whatever you do, they're gonna do, unless you tell them otherwise.
As long as they're formed up in that shield wall and, making noise, trying to be generally intimidating.
Okay. So they're gonna go ahead and roll intimidation check.
Should I as well?
Yeah, if you're leading them.
I am, and I also have that battle cry I need to use.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, your battle cry would be 30, wouldn't it, for the initiative?
Well, yeah, would it be? Yeah, it'd be equivalent to my. I think it would be equivalent to what my.
You instead of rolling initiative, you just, or Instead of rolling perception, you roll.
When you roll initiative, you can yell a mighty battle cry and demoralize and observe foes or free action if you're legendary and intimidation. Yeah. So I can demoralize and observe, so essentially, if they pass the intimidation check, which is what I rolled for initiative.
So what was that intimidate?
What is my initiative? It's a 30. They got to beat a 30. Or do you want me to roll another intimidation for that one?
So you rolled a 30 on intimidation, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So let's see. That bear will roll a will save. All right. So wait. What's the range of that
Just
shot?
that I just have to be able to see them. It's an observed foe.
Okay, I'll give you
I was just gonna do the bear that was right in front of us.
yeah, I'll give you the first bear. 31. Okay, so you have successfully intimidated the bear. However, the the squadrons behind you, as you roar your mighty battle cry in their goblin-esque voices, scream, "What shit?" and intimidate no one because they rolled a nat 1.
What did they scream?
It's not quite picking up on the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, we shall have their blood on our blades.
You know what? I will give them an A for effort.
They tried.
They tried.
All right. That brings us to Anthar. What you gonna do, Anthar?
So we're going to continue to sneak. Yeah, what was their movement speed?
25.
Nice. Okay. So what is that? So 45. Oh, that sucks. Okay. So the squad is gonna continue to sneak. I can sneak at full speed. So I will be sneaking. I'm going to go into this house to see if there's anyone that needs to go, to be evacuated. While my squadron is right here. That's as far as they can sneak right now.
Okay. All right, making our way into the house. It seems that the patron or the residents of the house are frantically grabbing what valuable belongings they have, fearing the decimation of their dwelling, and quickly attempting to make their way free of the building. And both Anthar, go ahead and roll a sneak. I'm going to roll a sneak for these guys.
Okay. It's a 37.
All right. You successfully sneak into the building. However, it seems that your squadron has garnered the attention of a warbear.
Nice. Cool. With my last action, I'm going to tell them to quiet down and point them to the way out. If they have a back door or whatnot.
Yeah, it looks like they have a back door.
I'm going to point to the door. You need to go out that way quietly.
Okay. They look at you wide-eyed and in a surprised gasp, and quickly run from the dwelling out the back door, screaming all the way.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. My squadron's already not sneaking.
All right, that brings us to the stone giants. All right, so let's see. It looks like this. You have Garner. Let's see. This guy is going to. Let's see. What's his speed? Okay. So this guy's gonna move right here. This guy's gonna move here. This guy's gonna move right here, creating a wall of stone. I didn't have you guys roll for that. They're still busy burning. All right, let's skip him for a second. All right, so one of the stone giant, it kind of looks like some of the stone giants, the ones to the northwest, northeast, are kind of continuing to raise ablaze the dwellings, the buildings of the town. And this guy is not sure what the heck's going on, so he's just kind of coming up here at the moment. And let's see, all three of these guys are going to start, the ones creating a line are going to start hurling stones at the center squadron of goblins. And they have 2 left. Both of which hit. Oof. Dealing, well, from one of them, at least. Dealing 18, and then, oh gosh, 16 points of damage.
Oh.
That's a 1 action. Oh my gosh, that is 1 action. So that is 18, 30, 34 points of damage. And let's see how the other guy does. Also hits. Also does. Eesh. Wait,
I don't like that.
is that right? Hold on a second. Base 200 plus 2d. No, that's right. Frick my life. 44 points of damage to the southern squadron. And gosh, let's see.
Oh boy.
Oh god, why am I rolling so good?
Hey, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Sometimes
Frick
they
my
do.
life, man. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 40. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. Doing total of 55 points damage. Jeez Louise. Okay. So here's what wow. Yeah, I got like 9 to 3, 6 really good rolls.
Damn.
Okay, so the 3 stone giants move into formation, creating a line of stone between them, all grabbing bits of cobblestone from the roadwork, throwing them at the squadrons of goblins. And the one to the north takes the most amount of damage. It is Let me double check this. Make sure I have this right. Ugh. Sorry, I just want to make sure I didn't mislead you guys. I want to make sure I have this right.
You're good.
NPC stats. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so the goblin group to the north is reduced down to 20 HP, reducing its number to less than 4. It went from 16 to 4.
Damn.
And now it is faltering bad. The one in the center is taken down to 41 HP of its 75, and it is holding fast at about 8 soldiers. The one to the south at 31 HP is holding fast, also at 8 soldiers.
And these are these my? No, these are their squadrons, not mine.
No, this is your
These are my
squadron.
squadrons. Oh,
This is
shit.
this is your 3.
Oh,
Can you guys not see the HP of the goblins right now?
I
No.
cannot.
You sure? Hold on.
Mm-mm.
You guys can't see the bars of the squadrons at all?
I can see the ones for the Abadar soldiers, but not the ones for the goblins. But you know what? I'll just take down numbers. This is fine.
I'm making edits here on the fly. So you should let me know if you can see now in green their HP and in red the number of troops that they have to them.
Oh yeah.
I can see green.
You might have to click on them to see how many troops they have.
Is the troops in blue?
The troops should be in red, and the number of troops remaining should be in red, and the HP of the squadron should be in green.
Okay, I can see it for my squad. So, yeah.
I can see. Yeah, I can't see anything on my squad.
Really?
I can. Yeah.
Oh, wait. I can see them now on your squad.
Can you?
Mhm.
All right, let me go check it out.
Oh yeah, I can see them now.
I couldn't earlier, but I definitely do see it now.
Let me just refresh it. Maybe that'll do something.
We can't grab can't actually see the goblin ones, but I can see everyone else's.
Yeah, I can see the ones on the back ranks, but I just can't see it on the goblins.
Okay, give me 1 minute here. That would be really good information for you guys to know. Because the goblins are looking really bad right now.
Why the fuck did we put them on the front ranks?
Good question.
Okay, take a look at the northernmost goblin. See if you can see anything there. So go ahead and click on one of the northernmost goblin squadron, and let me know if you can see. Okay. So you should now be able to see how much HP they have, and consequently how many units are left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the squadron to the goblin squadron to the northmost is suffering severely and is beginning to falter. Some of the remaining goblins are beginning to scatter. The others are holding fast for the time being, but I've seen quite a bit of damage done to themselves. That will end the stone giant's turn. Now it's the warbear's turn.
Oh, fuck me.
Warbears. So we're gonna start. This guy is stunned for what, one action. He then can he make that distance? 35. What's his foot speed? Hey. All right, so this warbear is going to make a beeline at Tristan and attack Tristan. Lashing forward with his jaws, he does not succeed in the attack. Let's see, the other warbears are joining in. Let's see, can they make the distance? 35. So he can do it. All right. So this guy is moving in, and I'm just gonna do away with these arrows. This is taking too long. All right. This guy, both these guys, are coming in and slashing at the what's left of the goblin hordes. Northernmost does deal damage, and that is going to do it for the remainder of that goblin squadron. Oh, actually.
Damn.
And you know what, just because it's going to take up too much space. All right, so that squadron is gone. The southernmost is also going to get attacked, this time with claws, and that is a crit. Oh gosh. And it does 26 points of damage, which rains it down to technically 25. So there's still 8 soldiers remaining. Okay, yeah, 8 soldiers remaining. Oh gosh. Okay. The other bears are just kind of not doing a whole lot. They haven't gotten into the attack yet. Roland, you're up.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna send myself and the troops that are behind me. We're gonna head straight for that bear, that war bear.
Okay. So you're attacking from the north, and you're going right after that warbear. Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna have the other squad at least head to the edge of town here. Let me see. Actually, wait. How far can they go? 75 feet, right?
In one turn, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I want them to head at about 50 feet, I would say, and ready themselves.
Okay, they move 50 feet and they lower halberds.
All right. Ready for the stone giants. And I and the other group will head straight for that warbear. Let's cut this thing to pieces, to ribbons.
All right. Heading straight for the warbear with a squadron behind you. What are you going to do?
I don't know if can I get this specific? Can I have tell my squad to circle around it?
It'll take an action to do so, but Sure.
All right, I'm gonna have us do that. So we're like, just no matter where it goes, we can, we can just stab at it.
Actually, well, it would probably get like a. We get a reflex. Yeah, it's gonna get a reflex save on that, I guess.
Okay, that's okay.
Well, would it?
Probably
Hmm.
right, since it would take some time to circle around.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get a reflex save. And it rolls. Okay, that's gonna be against, say, an attack. 19. Okay, so you do not successfully surround the bear, but you do create a half circle around it.
Okay, that's better than nothing. I assume myself and my soldiers only have one action left, right? Or have they actually done 2 actions to move into position?
That would be 2 actions for it and 2 actions for you to give the command and for them to follow the command.
All right.
And movements.
I'm gonna have us all attack at least once then for our last action.
Okay.
Or would I have to get the command to attack?
They'll attack on command on your lead.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go take my scythe and just swing at this this bear.
All right. Go ahead and attack.
Well, that was nearly disastrous. I looked like it was rolling a 1 and it turned just at the right time. It wasn't amazing, but that is a 31.
31 will hit.
All right, and that's going to be... That is going to be a... Sorry, that is going to be a attack of 18. 18 damage, I should say.
And you swing with your scythe, slashing at the collarbone of the warbear in between its armored clads. And the squadron behind you lowers its halberds, however, does not seem to make contact with the bear's flesh.
All right, well, we did something.
That'll bring us to Tristan, who has now suffered the loss of 1 goblin squadron. Oh, you're muted or something. Can't hear you.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear him?
No.
No.
I can't hear you. Try leaving the meeting and coming back. All right, we'll give him a moment here.
Is it daytime or nighttime or like evening?
It's coming into dusk.
Okay.
Any better?
There we go. I got it.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Flute is going to be pissed because a shit ton of his kinsmen just took a fucking dirt nap.
So true.
That's okay. You can replenish.
I mean,
He's talked about it, right?
it's the principle of the thing. I'm going to... Actually, I need to draw a line real quick. Oh, sweet. I think he's within melee distance. I'm going to swipe these 2 bears on either side of me.
Okay.
Which basically means I can use 1 action and 1 roll to hit 2 opponents that are right next to me. However, it does drain an action for each one.
All right.
So I'm just going to use that. Okay. That's an 18 plus. Where are my weapons? That's what I get for sitting down here. Does an 18 plus a 26 hit?
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, that's 44.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Are they evil aligned?
They are not.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it a crit?
Ooh, is it?
What was the total again?
44.
Fuck me. Yeah, it was crit.
Get him back, Tristan.
Oh
Yes.
no! This is great because the critical effect is on use on a sword. So this is probably actually going to help us out. And it's also 3d12s plus 3d12s plus 6 plus all of my other plus yeah. This is gonna be fun. Okay, that is 17, 27, plus 5. 27 plus 5, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 points of damage, and both of them have 1d6 persistent bleed damage, and both of them are flat-footed.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's beautiful.
Remind me of persistent bleed damage next turn.
Okay.
All right. And what are you going to do with the rest of your turn? And what does your squadrons do? What do your squadrons do?
Let me see who's close to me. So I took them out. I'm going to have them. I have infantry in front of me, don't I? I'm going to have that northernmost unit move into position against that topmost war bear, and I'm going to have the goblins. Are they? They're infantry units. Yeah.
Yeah, they all in terms of like stats and like stat blocks, they all function the same.
Okay. I'm going to have the goblins to near me. I'm going to have them push forward and have at the bears because I'm assuming they're pissed.
Okay. The two squadrons. Let's see how they do against these.
I guess that'll eat up my
bears.
latter 2 turns, or my my latter 2 turns, because I use that one thing as a.
All right, so the two. Oh man, that's really bad. The two squadrons of goblins lay down their spears, thrusting them into the bear, all screaming out, "We shall have it!" in a very goblin-esque voice.
Sadly, it kind of cut out again. Sorry, Marshall.
Yeah.
I think it like
No.
reaches a certain point and it's like it doesn't pick up on the mic for some reason. I feel so bad because it's great, and then I'm like, oh wait, I can't hear it.
Okay, I'll see if maybe moving it away from my mouth.
Give it a go.
Let's try this again. We shall taste the blood that you have spilled on the ground.
That's
Hey.
perfect.
There you go.
He was just like that just like too high a pitch, I guess.
It must be.
To be fair, who's singing into like a mic like that?
To
be fair. All right. So they deal 27 points of damage between the two of them.
Very good. Very good. I mean, it's not what I put out, but
Well, they're also like
It's
they're
something.
also pitchy.
they're also like 16 level ones. So
Yeah.
yeah. And the bear looks pretty distraught, now partially surrounded by the goblin horde. The other squadron to the north that you commanded to take care of the other bear is also making its attack, and it fails completely. It rolls absolute trash. And
Boys.
barely, like, half the soldiers are like putting their pikes into the ground, not into the bear itself. And that's gonna do it for those squadrons' turns. And your turn.
Well, you're right, Anthor. We should be docking these motherfuckers' pay.
Anthar, you and your squadrons are up.
Cool. All right. I am for one action. I'm gonna go and sneak right there.
Where are you sneaking?
Right here.
Okay.
And
Go and roll stealth.
oh yes. That's a nat 20,
Oh yes, let me mark that.
You're basically invisible.
basically.
Beautiful.
Okay, and I'll mark the bear farthest to the east
Mhm.
As my prey.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack it.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Oops. I was like already rolling damage for a second.
It's like,
that's not.
I just assume that I hit. No
it's
big
gonna
deal.
it's gonna hit. You know what? You can just skip that part.
It's a 39.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Also, it counts as a crit.
Oh, baby, that's what I like to hear.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's 86 points.
Oof. 86 points of damage. My goodness.
And here I thought I was impressive punting out like
Crits are like ginormous for me.
yeah.
With that single arrow, you find right into the brain stem of the bear, laying it low, 6 feet under, if you will.
Nice.
Okay, Anthar's definitely going to be chosen as some sort of elvish god of hunting.
Absolutely.
Fires.
The squadron is going to continue sneaking forward at half their speed. Excuse me.
You're excused.
So somewhere,
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
somewhere right around here. 15, 30. Yeah.
I'm right about there. Let's see if they how well they stealth. Man, they're actually doing pretty good on stealth somehow. I don't know how.
You love to see it though.
They're just following.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is that right? Can't be right.
No, we don't love to see though my hair. So
Oh, wait a second. That is the wrong modifier.
oh.
Oh no! Oh no! No! No!
No.
All right, so the squadron moves to the north, and what seems to be the leader of the stone giants, the one to the not to the northeast most, but the one that's like setting fire to the one that I don't know. Can you guys see that little flag next to him? Next to his right head, to the top right of his head.
Which one is it? The stone.
It's the one that's like in the courtyard square, northwest of the courtyard.
Oh, by like the well.
To
Water
the
well?
I see the one with the flag.
Northeast of the well.
Yeah, he's kind of by a fire.
Yeah, he's by a fire.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He screams out, "They're talking from the south!"
Perfect. That's the leader, you said? Or what seems to be?
He seems to be the leader.
Perfect.
Wait, bad guy leader or good guy leader?
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Cool. Kill him.
All right, Stone Giant's turn. So he dropped what the guy that seems to be the leader drops his. No, we're gonna start with him. He drops his torch, and can he make that distance?
The better question is,
Oh yeah.
can Anthar hit him from when he's trying to make a
Oh, I'm sure Anthar is basically invisible right now.
And
Anyone in this map?
if anyone's gonna be hitting, I think Anthar is just gonna one shot this guy. Just
I
coming
said
from
it in
the
chat. I'll say it again. Come on, Anthar, do some of that Archer shit.
Love to.
I'm just gonna forgo
I feel
these.
like this is like a Splinter Cell or something.
Yes. Get your Sam Fisher goggles on, the night vision.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm gonna forgo some of these arrows. He's just kind of getting in my way. Okay, that should help speed things up. Okay, so the squadron to the southwest is now getting a bashing from these two stone giants who are gonna hit with their clubs, dealing. Oh wait, does that hit? Nope, that's gonna hit. Damage on that. Is this one gonna hit? Also hits. Oh, wait a second. Is that a crit? A crit? That's a crit.
No.
That's a crit. That's a crit, ladies and gents.
Damn.
So they do between them 50 wait 70 points of damage.
Ooh.
But because it's squadron and squadrons operate slightly differently, they
Damn.
only take. They go down to 25 HP. But that also means that they're down to 8 soldiers. So their strength just got cut in less than half. They're at less than half strength right now.
Love it.
Wait a minute. That's 2. It's a single attack.
Love it. Isn't it? Oh.
Wait a minute.
Just less people we have to pay.
Push into thresholds applies. Attacks when you're the threshold HP arms. Yeah. So each attack can only go down 1 threshold, and it went from 75 to 50, 50. So that, yeah, no, that's right. That's right. All right. So the other stone giants are. Let's see. The one to the north is just kind of happy as can be, just lighting fires. He's a bit of a firebug. He's just going like house to house. Like, what else can I light on fire? Not doing a whole lot else. The other 3 stone giants are going to hurl some rocks.
I hate it when they do that.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Damn it. Why do I have to say anything?
Doesn't roll that great. So that's going to target. We'll start with this guy. So that's going to target the Abadar following to the north. Minus 20. Let's see. They're also going to throw rocks all day long. Until the live long day. And does that hit? Hits. Oof. And does another. Oof. That's going to do another 39 points of damage.
Oh my god. Are we
Which
going to
is-
have an army after that?
So
which is going to bring that guy down to. Oh, he's only at 4 soldiers.
Jesus.
All right, let's see how the other guy is. That guy's got an arm on him. I'll tell you what. Let's see how the other guy does.
Hmm.
Oh man, he absolutely fails. Hits his own warbear.
Excellent.
Rolls a nat 1
Cool.
and does 16 points of damage against his own warbear on that attack. He's going to try again, see if he can do a little bit better that time. This time does not hit. He's going to try third time. Oof. Third time is a crit.
Oh God.
Damn.
Okay. And he's going to do... Oh, he only does 19 points of damage at
Only
the
does 9 points of damage.
rearmost guard, rearmost Abadar units, which 19. He's going to do 19 points of damage, which brings him. No, that is still technically at 16 strength. Okay, so the last guy, last stone giant, is also going to throw some rocks. He's going to throw the rocks at the centermost goblin, which hits. Does 20 points of damage. And that brings them down. 21, 20. Oh, they only got 4 soldiers left in that squadron.
Oh God.
Jesus, man.
A couple more. Oh my God! I got another crit.
What's their ACs?
Not great. Because they're like 12. They're like 16 level 1 soldiers, so they're not good.
Oh my God.
Well, Emperor, you didn't want to keep paying the army, so
All right, they're gonna go after like the farthest guy and deal. Oh, only 20 points of damage. Okay, that's not horrible.
only 20 points of damage.
And one more attack, which does not hit. Okay, that will end the Stone Giant's turn. Man, Stone Giants did some damage that turn.
No joke.
How many crits did I get? I think I got 3 crits out of that.
You
turn,
did.
right?
I
Dude.
think-
You keep a track?
Yep. 3 crits so far.
Jeez,
Write that down.
Louise.
But
Jeez, freaking Louise, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next are the warbears. The warbears. They're just gonna go after like whatever the closest target is, man.
excellent.
Let's see. Well, these two are gonna go after Tristan because Tristan just hit them in the face with a sword. So they're going after
Preferably
Tristan.
damage.
Yes. No, that's on your turn.
Oh,
That was you dealt it on your turn, so that doesn't come up yet. They're just gonna slash it with you with their claws here.
all right, bring it.
See how they do. What's your AC, Tristan?
38.
38. Can I even hit 38? Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah, I can hit 38, but
38? Oh my God.
jeez, freaking Louise, man.
Oh,
Nope.
just wait until a couple of levels. That motherfucker will bump up to 40.
My God. Can I give me one hit? Give me one hit. I want one freaking hit. 38. Man, these warbears hit you 6 times between them and can't muster a single solitary attack. They fail completely. Wow.
Damn.
They just can't get through your armor. Jeez.
That's awesome.
Okay. The other warbear is going to go after the Abadar soldiers and just slash at them with their claws.
I imagine
And-
Tristan's just bouncing fucking bear claws off of his shield and armor.
Pretty much. Okay, that's going to deal damage.
I am literally Iron Man.
Okay, that is going to end. That squadron just got decimated. What's left of them? Okay, how
Thought
many
we
more?
were supposed to be marshaling some efficient troops here. God damn it!
Right.
Ugh.
Okay, so we're gonna hop over to the squadron that is to the northmost against Roland. The Warbear is just gonna go after Roland. And see how they
Perfect.
do. And he's gonna bite at you with his claw, with his jaws. Somehow he bites his own damn foot,
Yeah, he does.
and he takes 19 points of damage on himself. Wow. Okay. Let's see if he can hit gold twice. He's going to slash you this time, which fails, and he's going to try again. Also fails. All right.
Yes.
That warbear is useless. Do I have any other warbears? Any other live warbears? Nope. That is all my warbears. All right. That is it. All right. Roland, you're up.
All right. I am going to I'm gonna have the rest of the troops circle the warbear, so it's not just a half circle anymore.
Okay. Let's have the warbear do a reflex save against the soldier's attack here. Well, actually, that would technically be this reflex save. It looks like they just can't quite make a full circle. They're only doing a half circle around it.
Damn. All right.
Around the
I shouldn't have even bothered with that, honestly. All right. I'm gonna have them attack, and I'm gonna attack as well. I'll slash at the warbear.
Okay, go for it.
That is going to be a. Sorry, 36.
36 will hit.
Is that a crit?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Nice.
That's going to be 28 points of damage.
Oh man, this bear is not looking so good.
Awesome.
It's barely hanging on.
Heyo.
Uh,
I'm going to
Seen that coming.
I'm going to fuck. I almost feel like I should let the troops finish him off and go yeah, okay. I'm going to command my troops to finish the bear and then go towards that stone giant. Then I'm gonna go let the other squad know that as well. Actually, I have enough moves for that. I probably don't, do I?
So you can tell them to finish off the stone giant as you're running away. As far as like telling the other squad, they're a bit far away.
Gotcha. Then I'll just stay with them. And I'll finish the bear myself.
Okay.
Boom, baby. That's gonna be another crit. 36 again. It was more, but with the -5.
Oh man, that's another crit. That's another crit.
Not nearly as good on the damage. That's gonna be 16 points of damage.
All right, this
Did
bear
not roll
is
well
on.
there.
This bear is on its last leg.
I may as well at this point just swing for the fences and take this bear out, so we can just go together as a squad.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably not going to hit. No, it's not going to hit. I'm positive. That's a 17.
It's not hit.
All right. That's the end of my turn. I'll just have my troops do their thing.
Okay.
Or
All
squad, I
right.
should say.
That will bring us to Tristan.
okay, first things first. these bears take 2 points of persistent bleed damage.
Got it.
Fuck it. Let's hit him again.
Do it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Do it.
Let's kill them again.
Give in to your anger. Give in to your hate.
You know. You know that's what you want.
Listen, Palpy, let me do my goddamn job.
Good.
Well, I mean, an nat 20 is pretty good, yeah.
Ooh,
Boom, baby.
Nice.
So that's a nat 20 plus
Hell.
26,
Yes.
which is... Yeah.
And you're doing
know.
a double attack, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Good attack. Okay. What's the damage?
Give me 1 second, my friend. Let me go ahead and... Okay. 7, 8, 9. That's 19. That's 23. A little more. Wait. 23 plus 6 is 28. Plus another 6. 34.
Okay. With that single slice of your sword, you rip the jugulars forth of both these werebears, finding chinks in their armor. They fall with a great crash to the ground, and dust erupts from into the atmosphere.
I'm going to... Yeah, bears are dead. Yeah, bears are fucking dead. Not a fucking scratch on me. The bears are fucking dead. Anyway, I am going to give the order for my squadrons to start moving in. Now that those 2 bears are fucking dead, we're going to close the distance with those fucking stone giants and see if we can't, actually start doing some infantry shit.
I love it.
Yeah, so let's move them forward. Yeah, we can probably push them forward all squadrons forward another 20 feet. Yeah.
So that bear is kind of in the way. So that's... Hold on a second. Where were they? They're about there. You can go...
Yeah, that'll do.
That's about as far as they can go. They can start attacking. That goblin squadron can start attacking the bear.
By all means, avenge your homies.
Yes.
I don't know why this guy got wrapped up in things.
Yeah. Then the goblin, again, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna kill everything we come across.
Here's
Yeah,
that's good enough,
for what could be an early medieval or what could be a late medieval period army, we're gonna roll this shit like the Roman legions. We're just gonna move forward in a shield wall and kill everything.
Yes.
All right. So is the army attacking the bear or going forward?
They're gonna attack the bear because that's what's there first.
Okay.
They're to come and bite us in the ass, literally.
Fair enough. All right, so they're going after the bear. Let's see how they do. Ooh, first attack is unsuccessful. Second attack by the infantry of Abatar
Come on, boys.
is successful, and they get to do 1d10 plus 7. They do 17 points of damage,
Okay.
and the bear kind of backs up about 5 foot.
Cool. Fuck you, bear.
Awesome.
All right. I think that does it for you guys. So, Anthar, you're up. You and your soldiers are up.
Yeah, it's
I
looking.
didn't even have to double that crit. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't double the damage on my... It didn't even matter.
That. Well, first things first. I'm gonna mark. Actually, I'm just gonna not even worry about it. I'm gonna hunted shot the closest stone giant. This
Okay.
one right here. So 2 arrows. First one is a 41, and the second one
21T1.
a 41.
Okay, that's gonna hit and be a crit.
The second one
I need to give
is
you guys harder things to kill.
is a 35.
Okay, they both hit, and second one's not a crit. First one is.
Okay.
I need to give you guys tougher things to kill. I think maybe.
I don't know.
Find new creative ways to kill them anyway.
Right.
He's almost destroyed. That's a total of 88.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, that stone giant, after taking 2 arrows under the armpit, is not looking so hot, but still has quite a bit of fight left in him still.
Oh, really? Okay. Jeez. That was okay. Mhm. Dang it. I didn't want to do this. But
Oh. Do it.
nah, I didn't want to.
yeah, well, my fucking infantry is getting fucking decimated, so pull some magic out of your ass if you can.
Can't quite do it this turn. I could get. Can I swap over to the squadron real quick
Sure.
and have them attack the stone giant that's looking really terrible right now?
Okay. All right, so they're gonna go after that stone giant, and so they're just gonna lower their halberds and thrust forward, and they do how many points of damage? 16 points of damage. That takes them 3 actions to do that. To lower halberds and thrust forward.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Is this giant dead yet?
He's looking over half dead, but still has fight. Still some fight left in him.
Oh gosh, dang. Okay. Wow. All right. I guess I'm just gonna lay waste at this guy.
Do it.
I should have. Well, okay. So my second action, I'm going to mark him as my prey.
Okay.
And do just a regular shot. So that's a 32.
That'll hit. Yes. Not a crit though.
Oh.
That's okay.
I know you're so disappointed. Oh no, I didn't get a crit. Oh no, for me, for Anthar.
Oh no, all my things are getting killed by the players.
No, Anthar's so surprised right now.
Like, nah, not double damage. Weird.
So it's still 31 damage though.
All right.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
That'll do it.
What the? Come on. All right. It looks like he is on the brink of death. Yes. Like you blow on him wrong and he'll die.
So,
If can for a just for fun, can Anthar just go give a make that thing just topple over?
If you want.
Crumbles into pebbles.
All we are is
Oh.
dust in the wind.
That's right.
Yeah. You see pebbles rolling down his legs.
Truly striking fear into them. Well, do they have hearts? The stone giants.
I think Anthar's hit 1 or 2 stone giant hearts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They bleed.
If they bleed, we can kill it.
Does that do it for your turn?
Yeah, that's 3 actions there. Yep.
All right. Stone giants. Let's see what they're going to do. They are going to... Let's see. All right, so they're going to move back about 30 foot and just start pelting rocks at Tristan.
Ah,
Oh man.
Nick.
All right. And 38? Really? You have 38? My God. Lord have mercy. I don't know if I can even do much damage at 38. Goodness. All right, let's see how they do. Come on, give me a crit.
no.
Bugger. Nope. All right. First stone giant fails all 3 attacks. Oh man, that was a close one, but no cigar.
Well, they get
Nope.
for moving.
What's that?
Wouldn't they get 2 attacks because they moved?
Oh.
Yes, you're right. They do. This one gets a nat 1,
Oh,
which
stubs his toe.
Oh, owie,
that was the third one.
Throws the rock up and just
Yeah.
throws himself with it.
He throws the rock. It is like Butterfingers moment, goes straight up and hits him in the head, and he takes 19 points of damage.
yes.
Oh man.
Is
Right.
he never mind. I was gonna say, is he knocked unconscious? But probably not. That's asking a little much.
Nah, not knocked unconscious, but he does take some damage. Wow, I just wasted those stone giants turns completely. Okay.
Good.
The 3 of them speak to themselves at the end. We can't hit him. How is this possible? What's going on?
My
He's so
straw.
tiny. We can't hit him. What's going on?
Tiny?
Well, they're twice your height.
I don't give 2 fiddly fucks and 2 teardrops in a bucket.
This one's just like in the scene in the Matrix. Just like picks up one of the pebbles. He's like, "Are you kidding?"
Yes.
They all just fall down.
He's becoming the one.
And 1.
You hear that, Mr.
Mr.
Anthar? That's the sound of inevitability, Mr. Anthar.
All right, so the leader stone giant is going to go after Anthar's squadron.
Don't do it.
Hits and deals 21 points of damage, which is going to bring it that squadron down to it's at 25. Oh, it's going to drop down 21. It's at 4 HP, which means it has 4 soldiers left. 1 more solid hit, and it's going to crumble. The guy that here's what's going to happen. Yeah, the leader is going to attack again, hitting again. Oh man, yep. Okay, Anthar's Anthar squadron just crumbled with a flurry of blows from
Oh.
the stone giant's great club. And now he's like looking at like his compatriot that is now just getting the F out of here. And he's just like making a beeline. Like he's like, how can I get out of here the quickest possible freaking way? Because I'm dying over here. So you can go 30. That's about. Wait.
I think if you listen really closely, you can hear the cartoon sound effect of whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta go.
Gonna run into a squad.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Good. Yes.
Man. Control.
Dude, if those cows are to scale, they're like the size of one of the buildings.
Yes.
Can you imagine if we slaughter one of those things, keep
Oh,
the rest of the army fed for weeks?
absolutely.
15.
They'll be eating good.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to get why the stone giants are attacking this farm town.
Fucking primo joints of beef right there.
All right. So this guy can make it about that far before. Wait, is that right? Hold on a second. I say that and I've questioned myself already. So about 20, 15, so it's 1, 35, 60. You can make it about that far. And he's like, ah, crap, another one. Another squadron. No!
No.
Murder.
And
Murder them all.
meanwhile, this other guy is just like, what? And he's just like, he's just firebugging it up. He's just like lighting everything he can on fire.
Wait, what?
He's just like, I love my job.
All right, that's gonna do it for the stone giants. The war bears. How many war bears do I have left? I have 2, 3, 2. I have 2 left. All right, we'll start with the one that is right next to Tristan's squadron. They're gonna attack the goblins.
Okay.
Well, yeah, goblins are closer. They're gonna attack. He's gonna attack the goblins. And he's gonna slash him with his claws. Oh man, it does damage. He does damage, ladies and gents.
The goblin should have gone with you.
Minus 31.
Really should have gone with you.
Oh, wait, not minus
Who'd have
31,
thought?
plus 31.
Yeah, they
Minus
really should.
13.
I should have taken the blades as a shell. You should have taken the fucking goblin.
Okay, so the goblins are down to 8 HP for the squadron, which means they're down to still 4.
It's flute and loot and all of this. Are they okay?
Flute and Loot look pretty banged up, but they're leading their squadrons valiantly
Okay.
for now.
It's not quite time for retreat for them.
Not right now.
Kind of.
Oh man, it hits again. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Minus 10. What does that put in? Oh, no, that's it for that squadron. That squadron gone.
Oof. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna
All right.
have. I'm
Down
definitely having the goblins pull back.
You're down to 1 goblin squadron. And
Yeah.
this bear is like, with its last action, just like roars a triumph. Roar. Roar.
Have fun with that for now. Fish breath. You're
All
going.
right. Last warbearer that I have is going to go after Roland Squadron. Slash a couple of times. And hits. And this squadron is basically untouched right now. And it's going to take 19 points of damage to start. Which puts it down. No, it's actually not doing too bad. It's going to slash again. This time with the jaws. Hits again. 15 points damage, but that reduces it only down to 50 HP.
Hey, there
Puts
we go.
it down to 12 units, and it's going to attack one more time. And it gets a crit.
Oh, God
And
damn it.
rolls pretty poorly, actually. It only got 17 points of damage that time.
Hey, all right.
Which puts the HP down to 33 units, strength still 12. That will do it for Warbears. Roland, you are up.
All right. Well, I'll finish off the war bear here, no question about it. Gonna take care of business here. That's gonna be a 39.
39 will hit, and wait, is not a crit.
It's not 39, isn't?
I can do math. No, it's not a crit.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Wait a sec. Wait, no, it is a crit. I had a mind blank. It is a crit.
You're good. For a second there, I'm like, oh shoot. Then those other ones probably weren't crits either, so that's way more health than I thought it did. That's I did not roll well. That is a 14 damage.
Well, that's fine because it was like barely had any life left in it, and that's gonna do it.
All right.
For that bear.
That stone giant, just to be sure, that is the one that Austin, you were just like, Austin, sorry, Anthar, you were just beaten up on, right?
This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Can I assume that they're just going to attack him, or do I need to tell them to attack the stone giant?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me that question? Or
Yeah, sorry. I meant to ask you about Marshall. Sorry.
They will attack without being prompted.
Cool.
Because the stone giant is right there. I'm just waiting until you're done with that squadron and your turn. If
Gotcha.
you want me, if you want them to attack right now, and then we can hop back to you, we can do that.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, so they're gonna attack, and they're going up against stone giant. Reflex. Oh, that stone giant rolls a nat 20, boys, and it yeets the F out of there.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna. Well, I mean, it jumps back 5 foot. The other guy, they're gonna go after the attack again, though. They're gonna try again. This time they're gonna try for double damage. See how they do. Oh, they do damage.
Yeah.
They do it. All right. With their pikes, they pierce the stone giant with 16 points. Every single one of them makes contact with their blades and fells the giant.
Yes.
Like, murder.
I was gonna feel really dumb if we had made if we're like, hey, we're gonna stop him from running away, and then they just actually let a nearly dead stone giant run away.
It was like almost dead already. Like, if it runs too hard, it's gonna die. That'll do it for that squadron's turn.
All right, I'm going to have myself and the squad move. What would 50 feet? Okay, that's pretty much where I want us to be. We're gonna move 50 feet into the into town.
Gotcha.
And,
all right,
that's the end, I
I think
guess.
that does it for you. So Tristan, you and your squadrons are up. Your
Hi.
squadrons are at less than half strength.
I'm gonna tell the goblins to fall back, because I'm not gonna have them get decimated. They are way too squishy. clearly they are way too squishy, and they've lost enough. So I'm gonna have them pull back. I'm gonna have them fall back. I think we can still have. Yeah, we'll have the Abadar infantry stay where they are at the moment. I won't give them mortars. I'm gonna fuck up this bear. Is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna tell the goblins to fall back, and then I'm going to jump 30 feet over this motherfucking bear.
Yeah.
And because I have a feat, I'm going to make a melee strike mid-air.
Oh, fuck yes.
So, what roll do I need to do first before no, wait, that's an athletics to jump over the bear.
Acrobatics, actually.
Acrobatics? Okay.
Yeah.
Acrobatics to jump over bar.
Bar. Killed him a bar when he was only 3.
Isn't your athletics and acrobatics like the same modifier, though?
Yes.
Oh. Well, okay.
One.
They're pretty much the exact, until they change, they're pretty much the exact same fucking thing. Like, they're both a 20, so that's a 29. That's a 29 to jump over the bear.
All right, you successfully jump over the bear.
And midair, I'm doing a, what is, math. I loathe you, but you are important. 33 to attack the bear.
33 will hit.
Yes.
And, oof, not my best. 7, 8, 9, 10. But it'll take that's 10 points of damage. That's 16 points of damage. And persistent bleed on the next turn.
Okay. Looks like it's hurting a little bit. Still quite a bit of fight left.
Yeah, I got one more I got one more action, and yeah, one more action and one more attack. Let's do it again.
One more time.
One more time. Okay. That's a 42.
42 will hit and is a crit.
Yes. I love it when it's a crit. Isn't that great?
Isn't it?
Isn't it great? I love it. Great. That's. Oh wait, does that mean I double the damage or?
Yes.
Yes.
That's a
Whatever normal damage is times 2.
Yes. So that's 16. So that's 30. Plus 12 is 42.
42. Okay. 42.
And if it's still alive, it's flat-footed.
It is barely alive.
Nice.
Oh, it won't be alive for long.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it won't be alive for long because I get one extra attack.
Oh, yes. You may fire when ready.
My file when ready. 26 plus 14. That's a 40.
What?
Wow.
Dude, my sword does 26 points of damage. It's going to be very hard for me not to murderize most things.
Damn.
That's a 26 to hit.
Wow, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a 26 to hit, and because it's been upgraded to hell, I roll 3 different damage dice.
Wow.
And because I'm using this with 2 hands, those 3 damage dice, all D12s, baby.
It was a 40 to hit on an attack.
That was a 40 to hit, yes. And that's a 10, so that's a 21.
With a minus 10 modifier.
Actually, it's a minus 5 because I only used because I used those 2 that are unaffected by my penalty, and then this last one is 5. I can't use it at 4. I normally can do 4 attacks, but
God, like those dumb feats.
Marshall hates my feats.
A little bit.
Damn.
So technically, that's a 35 to hit, but considering I hit with a 33,
What negates the attack?
what negates my attack?
The 2 first hits.
I need to be able to. I lost because I took an action.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wait, didn't you say it was a feat though? That you like?
I have a feat. It gives me an extra attack that isn't impeded by the penalty rule. So I basically get 2 attacks that aren't. Yeah.
2 at 0 penalty.
Yeah. 2 at 0 penalty, and then my latter 2 take that start. So basically, I get 4. Those first 2 don't take. Those first 2 don't take a hit, and then. Okay. 4. First 2 don't take a hit. 5, 10.
Wow, that's crazy.
Fighters are broken.
Fighters, man.
That's insane.
That's awesome.
What was the damage on that?
Austin started distracting me. So
Was it more than 7?
I was just like, that.
Then the bear is dead.
Okay.
I was like,
No, I
50. Crazy.
yeah, it's again, and this is after getting my shit together. I only just realized I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be adding damage dice now.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah. Stupid.
All right. Does that do it for your turn, or do you have any more?
That's it.
All right.
That is it.
Anthar, you are up.
Dope. Gotta switch over to this. All right. Cool. First things first, I'm gonna march the what seems to be the leader. This guy is my prey.
You're goddamn right. I'm pulling weight.
And I'll do a hunted shot for him.
Okay.
So first one is a 37.
That will hit.
And the second one is a nat 20.
Oh,
Well,
beautiful.
that'll hit.
Beautiful.
Over here being impressed at all my shit rolls a nat 20.
I am impressed.
Trying to
Crack.
and I was just like, Tristan did something impressive. I need to show him up.
All right. That's 91 points.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's not looking good at all, but still alive.
Excellent. For my last action, I'm going to tell him that he should stand down because I'm the one that slayed Mokmirian.
Oh, I love it.
How are you delivering that message?
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Not necessarily intimidate him, but definitely seeing if I can persuade him to definitely make some key choices here for him to stay alive.
All right, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Shit, I had done.
Oh, a what check?
Or diplomacy.
Oh.
Okay. Diplomacy. That's a 33.
I will not be swayed by your honey words. You lie.
I mean, my brain's dead, so.
Oh, you know what also happens on those crits since he's standing next to a wall?
Oh yeah.
What happens?
Oh, go ahead, tell him.
Yes.
I forgot about this.
So did I.
So he, if the target receives a critical hit and is adjacent to a surface, it gets stuck to that surface by the arrow. The target is immobile and must spend an interact action to attempt a DC 10 athletics check to pull the arrow free before it can move from its space.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Excellent.
He's talking tough while he's literally pinned to a fucking wall like a fly.
That's fucking fantastic.
That's fantastic.
I guess I'll rebuttal and say, all right, your choice then.
All right. That will bring us to the stone giants, who we'll go ahead and start with the guy that seems to be the leader. He's going to attempt to try to rip that arrow out from his shoulder. Athletics. It's a DC 10, right?
Yeah, it's pretty low. It's
Okay.
just pretty much just stealing an action from him.
Yeah, he easily rips it from his shoulder and calls out to his subordinates. Flee, lads! The day is lost today!
Wow, talking all that good shit. And now he's running like a bitch.
Damn, I love it.
And so that's going to eat up one of his actions. So he's got about 20, 15. He can go about that far. And with that order, the others also flee. Let's see. They're just gonna wait. What's their speed? All right, they're just gonna make a freaking bee run. Yeah, they can go. They're beelining it out of here. They heard the order. They're not hesitating. Even the guy that was like the firebug is like, what? I was like, oh, I gotta go too.
Gotta go.
Meanwhile, the fire continues to spread.
Oh no!
Are there fucking people around here or something? They want to
Oh yeah, there's been people scattering and
Yeah, it's just
screaming
like
this entire time.
Yeah, we're kind of busy. Oh my god! Shut the fuck up!
That would bring us to the stone. I don't have any stone. Not stone giants. Warbears left, do I? I'm out of warbears. No more warbears.
Did we kill them all?
You killed all my warbears.
Hey.
Roland, you are up.
All right. Dang. I guess I'm gonna. There's a well right there. So I'm gonna get my squad. To get like a line going, so we can maybe use the well to do a try and
brigade?
bucket brigade. So if we have to, if they have helmets, we could use that too. But I'm gonna have us line up by the well and just bucket brigade it, so we can try and get the fire out.
Okay. So take some action to move. Bucket brigade. What would that be? I'm stumped on this one. What kind of role would a bucket brigade be?
Would that be
Maybe
What?
athletics. I mean, because you're running with a bucket.
Yeah, I guess. Or like hauling, a helmet worth of. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with athletics. That'll work.
Sounds
That'll work.
good.
It won't be that high of a DC though.
I mean, they are running with a bucket, so
it shouldn't be that difficult. If they rolled like crap, but it's enough. They're beginning to put out the fire. They use the rest of their turn to begin to put out the fire, and it looks like some of the flames are retreating.
Awesome. Do I have any actions left myself?
So you told them to move. That's an action. And gave them an order. So you have 2 actions left.
All right. I want to see if I can shoot.
Roland, you leave people's skin alone.
Well, I was going to see if I can get the other squad to come down and help out. But I don't
you
think I
can
have.
go ahead and you can use an action to like yell out an order.
I'll do that. I'll yell out an order for them to come and start another line bucket brigade for the other house.
Roll a performance check.
No problem. That's going to be a 29.
It looks like they're not able to hear you over the roar of the crumbling structures before them and the thrill of battle.
Damn. Okay, I will. In that case,
battle. Y'all didn't do shit.
I have one action. Oh, is that stone giant? Is that stone giant going to retreat, or is he?
He's booking out of there. He's trying.
All right.
He's trying to get out of there.
Well, I will move so I can get a bit closer to the squad than 25 feet. Oh man, I can't get that far, can I? Well, it's better than just sitting here. So yeah, I will move 25 feet. 25. And my turn there.
Okay. Tristan, you're up. Tristan? You're up. Luke. Yo, Luke. Can you hear us?
Hold on. Shit. Yeah, give me a second. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I think you're lagging for a minute there. You're up.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's lagging.
There we go. Yep, we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we Gucci.
Okay.
I will have I will have my infantry go ahead, and I can see them forming a bucket brigade. Yes.
Are you? Yeah, you can kind of see it. Come to the corner.
All right. I mean,
you can see it. Yeah.
I'm just going to assume, based off of seeing the fucking fire and everything murdering, dead in front of us, and the stone giants fucking off, being like, all right, go help put out those fires. I'm gonna go tend to the goblins because most of the motherfuckers are dead.
Okay. It looks like only a solitary goblin squad remains at strength of 8 goblins, where they started at.
We had 3 full goblin
48.
squadrons, so Jesus Christ.
They started at 48 at the beginning of this encounter, and now number a measly 8.
Okay, are Flute and Loot there?
Flute and Loot are badly injured, but among the living.
Okay. All right, made me nervous there for a minute. I'm gonna go make sure my goblin buddy and his goblin dog are okay.
All right.
Flute, you all right?
They were so strong, so big. It was so unexpected.
Is he like panicking, or just is he talking?
A little bit of both.
I'm gonna.
He's going through. He's in a state of shock.
I'm gonna kind of grab him by his little goblin shoulders, and be like, "Flute, listen. I understand that you're going through a lot right now. You need to get a grip."
Yeah, I'm good. What do you want?
I'm gonna give him a little.
And he kind of like raises his hand as if he's gonna slap you back, and it's like, I needed that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Right. I know you're in shell shock right now, what I want you to do
What's a
is
shell?
I know you're in a bit of shock right now.
Maybe.
Yes, I know. What I want you to do is I want you and your remaining kinsmen, the ones who can walk, I want you to start gathering your dead and preparing them for cremation, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Stay out of trouble, all right? Leave the Longshanks to handling anything else that needs killing, okay?
No promises, but okay.
Okay. If you encounter any fires, feel free to piss on them.
I like fires. More big fires. Big fire.
No, not in the village.
Later?
Later.
Later. Big fire later. Got it.
Right later. Yes, but gather your dead and we're gonna get them taken care of, all right?
Aye, aye, Captain.
All right.
So that'll eat up the rest of your turn.
Oh yeah, I gotta fucking deal with basically toddler on cocaine.
keeping them in check.
Keeping him in check.
Uh,
I think he was about to lose his cool there, and I think he
yeah.
needed that.
He was totally going to fucking.
Anthar, you're up.
Awesome. All right. I'm not going to let their leader get off too easily.
Come on, Anthar, do some of that archery shit.
Mr. Sharpshooter over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my focus spell for gravity weapon
Oh yeah, come on, Mr. Sharp, do it.
for one action, and then do a hunted shot on him.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here.
Oh, talk dirty to me, Elf. You beautiful oven man.
Okay.
Gravity weapon, hunted shot. I love the sound of all of this on the battlefield.
The first is a 44.
Okay, that hits and it's crit.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Is he gonna one shot my BBEG on this on
God,
the
I
session?
hope so. That would be majestic.
Absolutely.
Wow. The second one is a 39.
Hits also crit.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh
double
my-
crit?
Double crit.
Oh, baby.
Holy shit.
Murder them.
What? That's one. Yeah.
Over 100.
Yeah, it's over 100. Just over 100.
101.
114.
All right. Anthar, you look at the fleeing stone giant and time it just so where you're able to launch 2 arrows between the gaps of the stone wood fence before you and both pierce the back of the neck of this stone giant as he flees, and you hear a big boom as he slams face first into the ground, blood beginning to pool as a mass of dust flurries before him.
Nice. All right.
Bye.
Oh, there's no way.
I remember that Marshall asked, "Are you going to one shot my BBEG?" And I think the answer to that was a resounding yes.
Yeah, I think so.
He took 2 hits, 3 hits. Like-
3 hits.
yeah, no.
Any more actions?
I'm just gonna move around this corner, like nothing ever happened.
Okay.
Anthar being the fucking quiet professional.
All right, and then the stone giants will use their last kind of flurry of sprints to eat the F out of there. And now you find yourselves in a state of shock, all of you, as you look before you, the combat that has ensued, and realize that half your forces are gone, and a quarter of the village is burning to a crisp. Several of the squadrons, as well as the townsfolk, attempt to put out the flames, but it seems that at least a few of the buildings will be rendered to nothing but ash and smoke. All around you are the corpses of your felon followers, as well as the stone giants, the cave bears clad in armor, and the citizens, the townsfolk, their blood freshly spilled. And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, damn it.
Next week, the gang has PTSD.
Right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Next time on.
Next time on, move to roll. Can our intrepid heroes deal with shell shock?
We'll find out.
I guess
I don't know. All right. Well, thank you so much to those watching now and to those watching later. Till next time.
All right. Go to bed, Hannah.